serenity, clarity. Break out, turn the key to a world untold. Life fades the maze where the wind burns. Blah, 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 blah. Sick and tired, normal, no big deal. I'm just quality notes in the symphony. just want to make a difference.
Denial, denial, hasta las donde soy. Terror, terror, la historia. There is a will, there is a void, there is no road. Just burn some time, just burn some time.
Running, calling, dying, just want to die.
Alright, good evening everyone. It is I, Cosmic, right now. Not too sure who will be joining me shortly, but other than that, thank you guys for joining me tonight. It is Rock Slide number 16, A Rocky Connection. This is the first of our mini experiments this month. I know a couple weeks ago we had one pretty simple one going. Congratulations again to Curry for winning Rock Slide 15. This time, Rock Slide 16 is actually going to be in the lighter format. First off, shout out to GravChill for doing the name choice for this week. Definitely a good one, and we told him that we in fact use it, so tonight we're using it, the Rocky Connection. Second, we'll be using lighter format. For those who are not familiar with how the lighter format works, as opposed to the traditional double elimination bracket, this time around we're actually going to have a queue system open for about an hour and a half. Afterwards, it will give the rankings of the players. The top 4 will advance to a single elimination top 4, and yeah, we'll have some really good action. Hopefully a lot of people play tonight, get engaged, and the nice thing is they don't have to worry particularly about getting out early. So, that said, I'm going to start the queue shortly. For those who are here, thank you for being here, and for those who aren't, the queue will be starting just about now. Alright, I gotta figure out where to go for this. There we go.
Hey yo, are we starting?
Yep. I just need to figure out how to start the queue.
Alright, I'm just getting beat up by Bridget right now, but I'll be right there. Let it be known I would have won it all though, because I 3-1'd I 3-1'd Helms. I don't know if we're live yet, but if we are, just everybody know that I 3-1'd Helms and I would have won the whole bracket.
We are live.
Perfect.
Alright, set queue is open.
The room is 236, I imagine.
Yep.
Good thing that other people were paying attention, because I wasn't. I think we got a 10-person ladder. That's pretty good. That's 5 matches around. That's not bad. I think we should keep it top 4.
Yeah, no, we will remain top 4. Yeah, let's see. So the queue is open. I think it's a matter of just who is in the queue. And alright, so we got a couple options. Alright, so I think we'll actually start off with Oh, I actually think we have a pretty good starting set to do. And I'm going to be snatching up Rothicus and Seb. So, I'll give a little background on these players. If you want to, Icecar, I can leave you to do the Rothicus portion, I'll cover Seb.
Sure. Do you want me to go, or do you want to go?
I can start off.
Okay, yeah, I can start off. Okay, so Rothicus is a chip player, and they're a really annoying chip player because they beat me all the time. You're gonna see a lot of. They are very good at confirming their Rekka into super. So when their pressure gets started, you will be seeing a lot of Rekka 1, 2, or 3 immediately into wall break super, immediately into guess for your life because you're on hard knockdown against chip, into another wall break. It's quite fun. They're quite a good player. They are a hog regular. They are the next most likely person to get $100 from David and MLGF because of the bounty of beating them both in bracket at a weekly and winning it all. Very, very solid ship.
Yeah. No, definitely. Playing Rothicus, he's very much a very, what's the word? Progressive player. Capable of a lot. Definitely been doing well. No short than like top 3, if not top 4 at most hog events, and just very powerful player overall. In terms on Seb's...
Oh, sorry, I was going to say, they're very good at getting the download on people.
Yeah, and then for Seb actually has been one of the first few players that have gotten me into the game. I'll stream for you. And very solid Geo. Definitely kind of relative to players like Focus and Coach Assault. But yeah, no, definitely good talent. He knows his stuff. He has good pressure. Knows his things. Knows Geo for the most part. But hasn't really played this season much. I know these last couple weeks he's been trying to get back into the game. And he's been doing pretty well. I've been playing a lot of sets with him. He definitely has a fighting game knowledge. He got 9th at ECT for Uni actually, so he knows fighting games. I can't say that. So let's get into
He's definitely got his work cut out for him though, because I'm pretty sure that this is a matchup that Rothicus has like labbed, because one of the people that he has to play almost every week is Focus,
right?
Who is a pretty solid Geo.
That said, it's pretty close. Granted, Chip still has relatively low health, but no, the ideas are there.
Yeah, if Chip gets you down to the point where they can one-touch you, it means that life totals are even, regardless of where Chip is. Chip players who are willing to DP are a different breed. Because I truly think getting DP punished as Chip means that you're just dead.
Yeah.
I guess it give people lab their close stash starters.
Oh no! I guess probably off the blade. It happens. It takes me at least like getting hit by 3 of those to actually process what side to block.
Getting opened up by Chip is like getting opened up by Milia. You just like it's just like you just have to expect it to happen at least once in the set.
Duel 3.
6B from Chip. Nope.
Yeah, good start. Get the throw on. In the corner now.
Both were very patient at round start. That's boring. They should both be pressing buttons.
Oh my god.
At round start, you should be trying to kill people.
True. That said,
All right, so Chip is at the same life total that Chip normally is at. Dead in one interaction.
Okay, the car is super.
You're in the blender now. Fake throw. Fake safe jump into throw.
Okay.
Oh
Fierce
my
attack.
god, I actually have played Rothicus enough that I can call some of these. All right.
Seb needs
now-
to do something here, otherwise he can easily throw this.
Flex shield. Oh, you needed to.
Alright, good
deflect
burst.
shield there.
Oh, but a sweep is going to do it. Yep, that conversion is going to be it.
I feel like that was a little bit of a BM conversion there. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, definitely.
Styling on them in the air a little bit. I'm pretty sure there were ways that were much less, because I feel like that almost dropped. I feel like there was a world where gravity wasn't what you expected it, and you fall out of the super. Because I don't think that super goes like downward. You know what I mean?
It can very well, yeah, it can very well be where it's just like one minor mistake would have been that.
Very bad. I don't know if you could have
Yeah.
RC'd out of it, so it didn't matter. All right. Oh, Okay, cool. I can watch from my own setup now. I can
Okay,
figure.
Alright, I will stop streaming. That said, you know what? Definitely not looking one-sided for the most part.
Oh yeah, definitely. Seb was definitely in that game for sure.
Right.
This is starting to look like a Ruthicus versus me game though. I'll admit.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's go. That's all Seb needed.
I don't know if something did the meter, but they couldn't force a hard knockdown, but decided to take the pressure into YRC, unfortunately.
Oh, that was the first time both of them were aggressive at round start. I like it. They should do that more often so that I can make bad calls about what their round start is going to be. Oh no. Tightrope pressure. So, I am a big fan of if a chip hits you with Rekka 2, always 6B.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't matter whether, because like, unless the chip decides to follow up with a low, the only Rekka option they have left is Rekka 3, which is high,
Right.
and like it beats Rekka 3, it beats them following up with a Far Slash, I'm pretty sure, or like their crazy 5H. So I don't know. Usually wins.
Yeah.
Oh no. Chip is Frame Trap City, and if you don't know all of the ridiculous, stupid frame traps that Chip has, you're in trouble. And sometimes you just gotta mash, though, because, like, Chip is a character that's designed, you have to, you're putting your chips on the line. You have more chips than Chip to gamble with.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta start using your chips during chip pressure,
Was that the
so that
start
if
of-
you guess right, you get all the chips.
Was that the start of a YRC getting tap dusted, or?
I don't know. I was too busy trying to make a poker analogy. It was consuming way too much, but
Oh my god,
that,
walk back
that
grab on
was immaculate spacing from Seb.
Ooh, that J2K, yeah. Hate that move.
Alright, it's going to be a real safe jump again. Oh, I'm wrong. Run up command grab. That's not something you normally see. That's good, though, because one of the things that Helms and I were saying last time we commented Ruthicus was they need to incorporate command grab more.
Okay, run up, attack. Counter hits you do 6K, and you get the punish off that. You gotta catch out! Don't drop this! Okay.
Oh, you're fine.
That is another round.
Nice. Jump forward, JH. Yeah!
Yep.
Holy shit. Okay,
Okay.
I might be able to commentate Ruthicus to the point where I call that's the most I've ever gotten right in a single set. Even like sets of 5 I've gotten. That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, nice far slash.
Someone down the fast
9 frame far slash. One of the privileged.
Maybe full slash. There we go.
You can kill here, I think.
Might
Maybe
be
not.
close. Yeah, that's close. But 100 meter. Ow,
Oh
why?
no, that's
And-
invuln?
Yeah, that is also. He's gonna convert off it too. Oh, what?
No, that super does a lot of damage. That's why I didn't think it was invuln. I thought the other one was invuln. Like the one that they can break wall from, like the one that breaks wall. I thought was the invuln one. I didn't think that one was invuln. I thought that one was like the damage one.
Gotcha. Well, other than that, the Rio Ferothicus, definitely a good showing. Good things going on around for that one. Up next, we're going to be taking over Fuzzy and that Scrub David. Just make sure that-
Oh my goodness. Axel versus Milia. Everybody's two favorite characters. Chat. Milia fans in chat or Axel fans in chat? Let's hear it. Who of the two horrendous characters to play against do you like playing against more?
Alright. I feel like it's a set I also just don't see often. Because, like, with like Fuzzy being more so of an ESG regular and David being more of a Hog regular, it's like it's a matchup you typically really don't see that much.
True, cause Fuzzy can't make the hogs on Friday, and David can't make the ESGs on Monday.
Yeah.
David can't make the ESGs.
Alright, let me make sure I get everything right.
I see that we have one of the two jumping in the corner. Good for them. Actually, as something very important I need to do.
Yep, that I always keep that function on. But yeah, alright, so far so good. Looks like 2 sets have already been completed. I think like the first wave of sets have been going on, thankfully, so I want to save the buffer of like you won't be able to be rematched immediately after each set goes on is good, thankfully.
How much buffer did you give? Like a minute?
I did 10 minutes, so that's like a set's worth at worst.
Oh my god, is David about to do what I always tell him? Oh my god, he is.
Okay, Kai
That-
versus.
Keep that boring. I wanted awesome Axel Milia gameplay, and I have to deal with boring Kai gameplay.
I can't even possibly see why he'd want to go Kai. I mean, actually, no, I don't know, because like.
This is a much better matchup for Kai than it is for Axel.
Not really. Actually, that makes sense. You know, even like between Kai and Sin for me, it's just like just being able to have more air control with Kai is usually my favorite part about this matchup, as opposed to just wanting to brutally murder my opponent as Sin.
Yeah, Sin is definitely a different type of gameplay. I tell this to, I have, for whatever reason, into David's Kai, I have a winning record. Into David's Axel, I don't think I've ever won once. So I always tell him, just go Axel.
Good wall break.
Good wall break from Fuzzy. So Fuzzy's been leveling up a lot recently.
Oh, definitely. Last ESG, I believe they got a really good yeah, it's top 8 got a good win on Jiggy too. And I know Jiggy.
They did get a good one on Jiggy.
So it's just like the Milia is definitely seeing strong progression. Very hopeful for this year.
They need to just learn to smother the Gold Lewis, which is easier said than done, especially as Milia. But
that's quite literally a matchup
oh,
I don't think anyone
that's a
wants to
safe
play.
jump. That's a safe jump. Oh my goodness. Oh no, but and you're Milia. Not being fast enough to punish there is crazy. I think this Kai character might actually be broken. Like, look at that far slash.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Alright. Well, that
Look at those
defense,
2Ps,
the
also
Xerius
disgusting.
SP, good close slash.
Oh, beautiful close slash.
It's not over. Alright. Capital X with the hard knockdown.
I have it on good authority that David thinks that Capel is the most broken move ever introduced in the Guilty Gear.
Oh, that was a great first, forcing Fuzzy in the corner.
So Fuzzy should be spamming the shit out of low Capel. Because as everyone knows, when your opponent complains about a move, that's the move that you should do the most.
Alright, Cinder RC, the classic. Tries to go for burst bait, but doesn't quite get it. Fuzzy has full
Yeah,
meter.
Fuzzy has no reason to burst bait there. They have the defense modifier. They have 2 meter.
Oh, that backdash.
I don't think that you're going through wall off of that, and you save it for later. Yep, that was good. Oh,
Alright, good PRC to save yourself from CSE. You need to get this, and you get it. Fuzzy gets game 1.
nice. David, I think, fell for a classic Icecar says not to do this move, which is baiting burst. If you can do it without dropping the combo, by all means. But they've effectively bursted you if you drop the combo.
100%. Alright. Yep, this is familiar territory. We're seeing the
I
Axel
was
now.
about to say, I think there might be a bit of a difference in how much the Axel compared to the Kai has been played. You know, level 200 Kai versus level 2500 Axel.
And I'd hope Fuzzy has some knowledge going against Axel, especially since SLG has 2 Axels.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Alright, we also have 3 millions.
I know one of them. Oh wait, I know the second one too.
Actually, we have 3 millions. Almost 4.
3 millions and 2 axles? That's gross.
Yeah.
Paying for games in that must be terrible.
There are some days where, you know what, I'm just like, I'll just play Tower. Admittedly, there are those days.
Do I wanna... Which long-haired blonde character do I want to play against today?
Crazy
Preferably...
person.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
You're not my age, Fuzzy. You gotta not get hit by that.
1,000-yard burst bait. I'm sick. Alright, good change though. It's gonna be hopefully whoa. Oh, okay. Hold on.
No, that was an intended reset. Oh, good bait, good bait. Nice frame trap. Oh, you know? That's that Axel matchup knowledge. Hit him with the capel.
Alright.
no.
Down here. Let's see do some damage.
One thing I always think you're finally going to see an Axel do against the Milia, but you never see it, is you're going to see the Milia jump twice, and then you're going to see the Axel jump up and Axel bomber them before they can use their third jump or their capel.
Oh, the pressure I'm seeing from Fuzzy. Really keeping David in the corner. They're trying to find those gaps with these grabs, which is immaculate. Not much that David can do. And that is going to hurt.
That is something that David could do, though. Oh, nice.
Alright, now
6K.
you're in the corner.
Oh,
You have burst
little
release,
too
you have
soon.
resources. And yeah, alright, cool. You got just about enough burst, but
Oh,
Hercar is gonna get
no.
smoked. David's gonna take game 2.
I have done an approaching low into JS before. It's rough.
Okay, my queue system, the queue system works thankfully, but I'm also having an issue trying to make it so I could see what matches are ongoing and what matches are called. It's kind of annoying, but
Oh yeah, and by the way, if my audio ever starts to come through weird, let me know because my my mic is
Hello.
pretty old. Hello.
What are
Is
the
there
odds we can just keep the bracket registration open the whole time?
well,
Yeah, we can.
I don't know if I can. That's the
ladder.
thing.
Can you just?
That's how all the ladders
go-
have been and it worked. Is there? Should I do it on my end?
Yeah, can you? If you want to, I mean, like you are a mod, you do have the power, and I
just
agree.
want permission.
Yeah, just keep it open. If you could go and do that, that's awesome. Just don't mess with it too much.
Let me see, because I fear it's like, I don't know if it's locked or not, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if you can keep adding people during the ladder.
I've
Usually
always
you
been in
can.
them where they've been open. I just don't know
Yeah, I'm
how
pretty
to
sure
do
that
it.
you can.
Admin permissions.
Yes.
It's not in the registration settings, so I can't find it.
Actually, yeah, but in here, Milia, so you can just jump like 4 times to get over Tornado. Fuzzy's just being too respectful. Oh, nice run up 2K2D.
Yeah, if they can find a way, then sure, but nah, I thought because the bracket's closed, I wouldn't be able to. Well, yeah, no, because registration is closed, that's why.
Yeah, registration is closed. Like, if they can find a way, more power to them. I'm not going to stop them from doing it, but I'm not going to do it myself.
Yeah.
Does this hit both sides? Because it looks like it does. Yes, it does. That's good. Nice mix. Here's this thing that hits on both sides. I like pressing 2H for that.
Alright, good pressure, good pressure. You're still in here? Oh, that 2P looks
Oh,
to get
no.
smoked, and yeah, that's the David special.
I think you're dead because it's just Axel Bamba, Axel Bamba.
You are going to the wall. But you still got one more
no.
shot. You got something to start with.
I don't know if David could get the second Axel bomber.
Oh,
and
that
wait it-
hair.
Oh, deflect shield. That's smart.
Fuzzy was in the air for a little longer than they should have been, and then the punish on, yeah. That'll do it. Game 3 is
So the
going
blonde one wins, chat. That's rough.
to... Game 3 goes to David. It's like that
They,
point, but
they
it's
do know
also-
that that was the last. Or wait, no, that wasn't the last one. Fuzzy won the first one against
Yeah.
Kai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for a second I thought. I don't know why, because obviously you can't swap if that's the case.
Alright, good close slash, bugging it punish. Ooh. Alright, good 2 JHs. Alright, good pressure. David's in hell right now. Bad moon. This should be a wall break. And it is. David does have a meter, but Fuzzy has PV. 2P, good check. And punished on the 5P. This is gonna do a lot. No resources to follow up though. BCNP gets the
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't work.
it's scary, he's gonna get in. Oh, good JS!
Oh, good deflect shield.
The deflect shield is gonna do it.
Double Capel. Or, not double Capel, double Turbo Fall. I always say no one blocks double Turbo Fall. 5P, so true, Tune. 5P is definitely a button of all time. I think 2P is a little more obnoxious, but 5P for Milia is probably more obnoxious because, you know, you're Milia, you want to be in the sky.
That said, David will take that match. But I
DM
definitely
now?
want to give Fuzzy their flowers because that definitely seemed like a very close set, and they're definitely on the right track with how they were playing. Just minor, like a couple minor nuances that definitely stopped them, but other than that, that was a really good set, really good showing.
Yeah, they just need Axel to be nerfed one more time.
true.
Then they got it. You know what? Sometimes if you can't win the matchup, win the patch notes. You know. I think they should gut 5P and 2P, and Axel as a character. So true, Fuzzy. Clearly a bad matchup. One of those blonde-haired characters clearly better than the other.
All right.
Oh, 1 in 3 chance of the chains breaking. Yes. You know what? That's what Axel needs. Axel needs some RNG. There are a lot of blonde-haired characters in Strive now that I think about it. Kai, Leo, Axel, Milia.
Alright, so I just got word that we were able to get Swag in, so if that's the case then. Oh, okay. I was gonna see if Samson wanted in, but he's good. Other than that, yeah, looks
Too
like
many
Swag
actually
is
for
in
that
the queue.
pharmacy.
So, alright, let me go back to the queue. Let's see who can we get on deck. From the looks of it, I wish I could see like how the scoring looks right now.
Oh, Sin has blonde hair. So does Johnny, and Zato, and Bridget. Yeah, too many. I agree.
Let me see. Actually, I can. It's over here.
We need some more like anime hair colors, like blue.
Alright, so
I need somebody with Yu-Gi-Oh hair in my Guilty Gear.
as of right now, it's looking like so far, it's looking like, at this point, the top leader right now is Focus, 2 wins. Followed by Beige Hawk with 1 win, Miggity with 1 win. David is 1-1 right now.
Oh, who took a game on, or who took a set on David?
Focus.
Oh,
it's
Focus
not
focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I help Focus warm up. No big deal.
Oh, I can actually see. Yeah, I can actually see. So top 3 right now, or top 4 right now is Focus, Beige Hawk, Miggity, and David. I just have to fix it because I guess one of the sets didn't report for some reason.
Let's see. How do I be a mod?
Cool. Okay, that said, let me see who's up next in the dashboard queue. So I would say like the one nuance to this is the fact that I do have to like essentially go out of my way to find the sets to choose from. But other than that, I kind of like this format though. Definitely, a lot more matches. Everyone gets to play more. They don't have to really worry about, oh, I got it 0-2 and then you're done for the night. No, you don't have to waste your night. You can stay here for as long as the 1 hour-and-a-half period lasts.
Yes, I agree.
So, definitely like that about it. Looks like all sets are currently booked right now, so we do have a little bit of downtime. What's there to talk about?
You know, uh, oh yeah, what is going on? It is the ESG monthly on not this weekend, but next weekend. We are playing games at 2 and the free bracket at 5, and then Strive will be at 4, Street Fighter 6 will be at 6, and Tekken 8 will be at 8. I'm not sure which of those are the most Kusoge out of all of them, but definitely definitely some really good Kuso games getting played at ESG in the Waterford Mall.
Yeah.
God, what is it? Oh, our 2 o'clock game is VSAV. If you want to play that game, I'm not the biggest VSAV fan, if I'm being honest with you.
So just to run down, ESG monthly, FGC monthly number 34 is going to be starting at 2 p.m. on April 26th, starting with Vampire Saviors at 2, Guilty Gear Strive at 4, Street Fighter 6 at 6, and Tekken 8 at 8. So if you guys definitely, and the bonus fee bracket is Waku Waku 7.
Yes, Waka Waka 7. Talk about the Sinryu voting. Yeah, so my character is not even close, so I don't care about the Sinryu voting anymore. I'm like not anti any character, and since my character can't win, I'm kind of done. What about you, Cosmic? How are you feel about the Sinryu voting?
My character was Batsumaru, and that character never had a chance, so.
Yeah, I get ya.
I could barely find merch with the character. I have no hope in voting towards the character.
It's rough. It's rough out there.
Yeah. But, you know, I definitely am, like, slowly getting the Sanrio stuff. I'm, like, more a fan of, like, the Riley Kuma stuff, but at the same time, though, I do, like, peer into Sanrio stuff every so often, and I do like Bat's design.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Sinryu. Like, I look at Sinryu stuff because it's cute, and that's where it begins and ends for me.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think, like, of the designs, I really don't like Choco Cat all that much. I know that Choco Cat is, like, the current frontrunner in the US and who everyone's trying to get to vote for. But, like, I don't know. I don't think that Choco Cat's design is all that great. It's just feels, you know, I don't know. Too normal.
Alright, so we should have some sets coming up shortly. I do want to see if I can grab anyone that hasn't been on stream yet, like Focus or Helms, Space Chakra Mushroom. But we might kind of just grab whatever's up next, that way we're not chilling here for too long. That, and I don't want to have to roll ads. As much as I have the option to roll ads and make money, I'll do that later.
Nah, I don't roll ads.
I'm probably going to roll it during, well, the stream has pre-roll, so that's why I usually set the stream 10 minutes early, so that way whoever, like, wants to watch the stream and doesn't want to, like, deal with ads, you can just watch it off the rip. But, probably during the intermission, I'll, like, run one or two. But, big challenges isn't a candidate ban list.
Yeah, agreed. You can stream Mind and Focus match. Never mind. What do you mean, Jacko?
Did y'all start
What do you
yet?
mean?
Wait, did y'all start yet? Because that would be a fire stream to have right now. I think they started. Alright. There is one set being called. Hold on.
Mapu's pretty cute. Is Mapu even close to the top of any of the lists? People who are keeping track of the list of Sinryu characters. Yeah, I'm voting for them anyway. There we go. Truly the important.
Alright, so we actually got some. We might have an original set. Let me just Right by them. Alright, cool. Okay, so up next we're gonna have Helms versus Beige Hawk. This is a set I'm actually pretty interested in seeing how this goes.
That is Sin versus Bridget.
Yep.
Ugh. Just the night of the blonde-haired characters. Jeez. Let it be known that I 3-1'd Helms in warm-up, so I would have won this match if it's even remotely close, because I by the transitive property, unless Bischoff absolutely sweeps Helms, in which case I might not have won this match.
Beige Hawk is having a pretty good run tonight. Already in the top 4 too, so it can go anywhere.
Oh.
Oh, I was not in the waiting room.
I was like-
That's crazy.
How is the match starting? Because I'm tabbed over to be able to watch Twitch chat, and I was like, what? It's not starting. What is this music? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I have the game up.
All right. Game 1. So, gonna take the blue wall assault.
So now you're in prison for like the next 20 minutes.
Yep. Okay. Good DP. Pressure.
Now you're in prison. I get to say that as
Oh my-
either character. Good DP. DPing over the... That's a sick option select, actually. That's character privilege right there.
True.
That's how you know Bridget is top 1. Because not many other characters have a move that beats both the high and the low.
Hold on, I gotta look back at what Beige just did for that throw punish. That was 5K 6H that looped into 5K 6H. I did not know you could do that.
Oh my goodness.
Most times I just do close slash 6H barrel.
Beige with the resource advantage. Good for them. Ah! Okay. Chat, somebody keep track of how many DPs are going on in this matchup, because it's disgusting.
That far slash was interesting.
Punching them-
Okay,
oh my
the
goodness.
shimmy as Sin.
Okay, so that's, we are at, I believe, 5 DPs.
And the
Oh my God,
anti-venom
the Papa
special. Never mind, getting blocked. Good reaction from Helms blocking that super, making Beige lose super. A little bit of rocky connection, literally. Hopefully something.
Helms wanted to make sure the name of the bracket was correct. They should both DP at round start. They should be trying to... Okay, so that is 4 DPs from
Now,
Helms.
run-up
and 3
DP
DPs
was-
from Beishawk.
Diabolical.
5 DPs from Helms, 3 DPs from 4 DPs from Beishawk. This is disgusting. This is why I'm happy I play Mei, an honest character that can't DP.
Alright, Skidoo's gonna catch Beige Hawk here. We're gonna see a burst come out. I like the 236 so that way you don't have to worry about getting thrown, PRC, and punished with 2S.
I already lost track of how many DPs there's been, but I know it's in the double digits, so I'm already disgusted.
Yeah, there will be a lot of that. This
Yeah. I mean, like, I expect it from Sin. I don't really expect it that much from Bridget. Bridget DP doesn't hit that far, so, like, you can kind of just range far slash it as a lot of characters. Like, I'm pretty sure Beige could just press a button at range and clash with it. And still get, like, a meaty that leads into pressure. Because I'm pretty sure Beige has similar disjoints to Mei, and I know for a fact that Mei can do that to Bridget DP.
Tries to 2S Scooter, but gets caught by it. Ends up being pushed up back in jail. Yep. Oh, good DP on the blue assault. A little too patient. Let me get up.
No,
Okay.
I think that Beige was expecting after Helms DP'd on almost every... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're
This is a game of
We're gonna see some.
conditioning.
Yeah, we're gonna see
Yeah.
some degenerate gameplay.
Yeah, this is both players conditioning the other player to expect DP on Wake Up and in frame traps
Yep.
like that.
This is going to be. This is gonna be a good set. The J is just a little too late, so Helm's gonna take that round.
Good is a word to describe this set for sure.
Yeah, that's it. No, honestly, it's entertainment.
It is entertaining, I'll give you that.
We'll see
Oh,
what-
nice grab.
Beige has good ideas on the conversions to do for Sin. It's more so kind of just acting a little too early, so.
I was fully expecting Beige to DP there, so good on Helms to continue pressure.
Gonna
Oh,
back dash,
punishing
gonna
the
get
back
smoked.
dash.
Yeah. Okay, good DP,
Oh.
but back in the corner. DP again.
Oh, I was about to say, if somebody bursts on your DP, you DP again. Always. They want that
Oh my
pressure.
god, the timing! You kill here?
You live. No way! Alright.
that cleaned it.
Nerf this Sin character. Get them off my screen.
Alright, good throw.
Excellent throw.
DP? Nope. Yeah, there it is.
Well, we've proven that DP beats both the low follow-up and the high follow-up there because you're airborne enough to get over the low. See, I don't think you can run B&B Sin pressure into Bridget.
Oh, that was a very. That was a little too trigger happy. We were playing
No, I
rock, paper,
respect
scissors in a rock meta.
Always throw rock. See, now if I was Helms, after Beige failed to run up DP, I would be run up DPing.
That was
Oh
very
my
bold to do that again.
Nah, I respect it. Alright, please don't blue RC forward. Thank you. Oh my god, I would have been so mad if you flew RC forward. Oh, that's... Yep. I was about to say...
Okay,
oh,
that...
oh no, you're
Nope.
you're low... Oh no, you're not low enough.
Yeah, no resources. That is going to be BeigeHawk's game.
No, I thought when I said low enough, I thought that Bridget was a tiny girl who wouldn't get hit there, but apparently I'm wrong. See, May, tiny girl, she would be fine there. Little girl. Alright. What do you think, chat? Have there been enough DPs? Oh, nice.
Back throw.
Oh my god.
Interesting
Whip 2K, whip
interaction.
2K. Oh, I thought for sure we were about to see DP. I wish Estrella was in chat. Estrella is definitely the person to ask if there's anything that you can do. Oh, blue RC in the throw. Nice. The right person to ask if there's anything that, like, Bridget can do to, like, still continue to have pressure, but also bait Sin DP. If you're a spacing monster, as May, you can properly space 5H, but I know that you can't do that as Bridget. You might be able to properly space far slash, but I don't think so. Because I don't think you're disjointed enough.
Good luck shield, good punish. Yeah, I love the...
That's fine. Yeah, you got the meter advantage. You just gotta win this next round.
Oh my god.
I don't know about bursting there. Oh my goodness.
Hey, I mean, get a close slash
Good
starter.
starter. You almost got to deal a little bit of damage as Bridget.
Oh my god, close slash is there, but
Oh,
he
nice
DP'd
DP.
like a corner.
Oh, does DP just beat both?
And that's gonna be a lot.
Alright. So we probably see some sort of safe jump here. Or not. I'm just wrong.
There you go.
Oh, I think that was supposed to be DP.
Okay, good close slash.
Nice. That purple there to try and bait the DP was very smart.
Some immaculate play from Beige. And yeah, no, that was definitely a good set. All right, that said, who can we get up next? Let's see. I see Fuzzy and Jacko player.
The carpool kill?
Yeah, I'm checking if they're going on right now. Haven't seen much sub.
We have not gotten.
We haven't gotten Jacko, we haven't gotten Miggity, we haven't gotten Matchroom.
I was about to say, there's plenty of people that we haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, Matchroom and Miggity just played, so waiting to see what we could possibly get next. I think I'll wait to see whatever the queue kind of cooks up.
Letting the queue cook.
Yep. There's only 3 matches right now, so there should be 2 more immediately on the way.
You know that maybe somebody's like, I'm gonna have dinner. It's a ladder. I can eat in the middle of it if I want.
Yeah, sure.
As long as I get especially if maybe they're undefeated and they're like, I'm 5-0 and it's a ladder. I've guaranteed myself into top 4. I'm gonna stop playing because I'm a lame.
Oh, we actually can technically see what is going on. I just gotta. Let's see. In terms of standings, what do I go for that? I think it's brackets. You know what? Actually, it's just the bracket. I think if I go.
In terms of standings, we have. Hey, there are 11 attendees now. Somebody new signed up.
Yeah, so I got it to in. Alright, so in terms of standings right now, Focus still on top with 1 set loss though. Miggity right behind at 2nd place, Jacko player in 3rd, and Beige Hawk in 4th. And I will note that Jacko only has 1 win right now, so.
So if I join right now and never lose, I can get in above Jacko.
Essentially, yeah, no, the 3rd place is definitely volatile right now. That said, trying to find
Matt,
What?
2-1. Oh, they must have less game. It's because Beige just went 3-0 against Helms. That's the differentiator.
Mhm.
David 1-0. Oh, Ruthicus and Focus. They can't do that on a Friday, but they can do that on Net Bracket on Wednesday, I guess.
Yeah, it's interesting. Focus has a pretty good run, but I know they've been struggling lately against Jacko. I mean, they beat Jacko on Monday, but looks like this week it's been different. I want to say it's probably a environmental thing, but for the most part, they've been getting like dangerously close. Let's see. Waiting for any matches to open up. I think I missed Jacko Carlton, so I miss Jacko Fuzzy, so that's not gonna happen unfortunately. But
Jacko versus Carlton.
Jacko
That's
versus
a real matchup right there.
fighting the demons.
Yeah, fighting the voices. That's when you're fighting the ghost. That's if you saw the clip of me, the clip between me and Ducky that I posted, where it was like me and Ducky whiffing buttons into each other for a solid like 5 seconds. Ducky jumping up and pressing jump S, and me pressing 2H at full screen and 5H at full screen, and then Ducky like running forward and then jumping up and pressing JS, and me pressing 2K a bunch of. We were fighting the demons. We were fighting the instances of our characters past. Sometimes if you watch an MLGF David set, it's like that too. They're pressing buttons, and you're like, why? There's no one even remotely close to you. Why are you pressing buttons? And it's like, nah, you don't understand. I thought they were gonna do this, and that punishes it. And it's like, I guess.
They're thinking ahead.
Yeah, they're thinking they're at like layer 1000. Person are watching, and you're thinking like layer 1, and you're like, why would you ever press a button there? Fighting the demons.
What the F does that mean?
Helms, I don't want to kick you, but you got to get out of the room.
I think it's fine because we have 5 slots in here, so...
Okay. I'll message her if we end up having trouble.
There's Miggity Mac and Helms, and they are both... And Helms is already in the room? How often do they play, though?
Miggity Mac and Helms have already played once. This is why I love Ladder, because sometimes you just,
Okay, so yeah, they played once.
yeah. Hop on Age, new map pool. I don't know.
Oh. That's one of my Rebels teammates. They really want me to play Age of Empires. I think I played the game a couple times. It's a game.
Yeah, I could tell that they want you to play Age of Empires. The Age of Empires is alright.
Alright, let's see. So, since it's just starting now, hopefully we get something cooking.
Where is...
Swag and Rothgas, I didn't even see that. How do you even know? Okay, so like I'm just seeing sets that are just happening, but what? Because like, yeah, here we go. They're actually seeing stuff now. So I see Swag and Rothgas. Let's see, do you see on the stream?
I think the funniest Guilty Gear thing I've seen in a while is Testament's plus R hobby is thinking, which is hilarious because I don't think anyone playing Testament and plus R is having many thoughts cross their head.
I haven't really played much of Plus R, if any. I'm not too sure what kind of goes down in there.
Have you found somebody to join?
Currently looking, I'm keeping all the channels right now. It doesn't help. Like, I think everyone's in separate voice channels, so let's see.
Everybody's in a separate voice channel. Half of them are muted. Half of them are deafened.
Hold on, I got most left too. Yes, hold on. This might be a good one.
Who'd you get?
We got potentially Jacko and Metrum. Yep, they're on the way.
Ah. Slayer versus Jacko. Well, Jacko might play someone besides Jacko in the Slayer matchup. They might go Elf out like they did against Kaysern. when Kasern swapped Slayer on them.
I didn't even know Kasern had a Slayer.
Yeah, Kasern has a pocket Slayer. They can do bunker loops, and they have neutral. So I mean, like, if you have neutral and can do bunker loops, you essentially have a Slayer.
Alright, well, I don't see
It's kind of like how if you can do charge inputs and RC, you have a Mei. Jump forward, IAD, JK on the other side. Nope.
Fireball.
I almost never call. For some reason, in set, I can call Jacko's round start pretty consistently, but when I'm watching them, for the life of me, I can never guess their round start right.
Yeah.
That was just Ruthicus. I'm Ruthicus. You need to join Rockslide more, so it looks like I know what I'm talking about more often.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But your Slayer, 2H.
Ah.
Either 2H or that loss to jump back fireball, but 2H would have been funnier. 2D. Nope.
Alright, you are in it. Punish. You're in the corner now. Got minion control, stage control.
Nah, map. You never have minion control. Mappa Punch is so good at clearing minions. You have to, like,
Gold
be running.
burst? That might be the end of the round. No, okay.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You guess once right and you're back in it. Or you just dump your 100 meter to get out of this.
Alright.
No, Jacko believed. Do they cancel? Yeah, I don't think they can kill. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay.
I know.
I was gonna say I don't think they could kill here, but that was a lot more damage than I thought. I guess nothing was. You weren't from where they were health wise. You weren't prorated at all because it was a super starter, and you just dealt massive amounts of damage. Yo. Jacko having good defense against Slayer right now.
Mankind. Duel 1.
2D, be brave. Yes!
Yeah, there we go.
Both of them 2D'd.
Ghost Slash versus the Charge Dust follow up.
Oh my goodness, good grab. Excellent gold burst.
And punishing the sweep.
Jacko realizing Matt really wants the corner right now. And being like, you're not gonna play conservatively, you're gonna try and press a button against me.
Good grab.
Nice grab. Jacko doing an excellent job keeping Matt out right now. Double. I hate that minion I think there's like a 6-frame gap between activation 1 and activation 2 of minion deflect shield, and I hate that.
Oh, that was unfortunate 2K whiff.
No, that was a bait on Matt's part. They jumped trying to bait 2K.
Oh, good 2K.
Very smart. Because 2K is a good mash into Slayer jump because it low profiles, I think. Alright, what do you do here? You just continue to block. That's smart.
Oh, that's DK. These punishes are on point.
Matt figuring out how to get in on Jacko. I found in my sets against Jacko that if you do nothing for like a split second, when you're close to them, they will throw out a button, and then you get a chance to punish. I have that same problem though, where if you do nothing near me, I'm like, well, I want to do something then, and then I press a button, and then you can press a button into my button, and I explode. So
Duel 1. Let's rock.
ooh, oh, I was about to say, I'm surprised that Minion beat Mappa, and then Mappa immediately obliterated 2 minions off of the screen. So. I wonder what if Matt is trying to bait with short Mappa, or if they're trying to just close distance faster, and the short Mappa is faster than their dash. Because I'm not sure what you bait out with short Mappa. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's more because like it doesn't really have much to offer in terms of like the other options, so you kind of use it to create space, like or like close in. But you want to put it too much, you also just die for it.
Yeah, it's just it's weird because like when you have them in corner like that, I'm sure there's a reason to it. I just don't understand what it is.
These reaction sequences are just insane from Jacko. Oh my god! From burst rate. Pretty much. Be careful because JH.
I respect the
Oh.
jump around and do your projectile that is dumb. I also
Oh, yeah.
oh,
That is
I was going to say,
unfortunate.
Matt being patient and getting in there. Jump back projectile would be hilarious. Oh. I think that sometimes people forget that the funny option is also sometimes the good option. Because after losing a round because of jump back projectile, but doing it like 15 times, immediately starting the next round with jump back projectile is hilarious. But I can understand why Jacko didn't do that, but it would have worked. So therefore, the funny option was also the good option. Excellent blocking from Jacko here. I got hit at least 10 times in that sequence. And I don't even think there were 10 buttons pressed.
And that stream's gonna take game 2. Or game 3. Just a brief little announcement for those who are in queue. There's 30 minutes left, so make the most of what you can now. The messages have been sent through the current sets in StarGG. But yeah. After this match, we'll do a score report, see what's going on, and then yeah, we'll see what we finish on.
Yeah, we probably got enough time for one more stream match.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
This is a big set for Jacko because if they don't pull through here, they're 2-1, which puts them behind everybody else.
Sounds like David's catching up. So is Bearshock as well.
Yeah, and if Matt wins this, Matt is 4-1, so they actually overtake Focus and are in first. This is actually very big. I'm pretty sure that this is actually probably the match that determines top 4.
The champ doesn't kill. That's unfortunate. Jacko, you gotta do something.
Yes, Jacko. Give in to the. Oh, no, Jacko.
Yeah, the punish landing.
No, you just keep doing it.
That's so unfortunate. Set point for Matt. Back up.
Oh, excellent. And it beats out the map punch.
Right,
Oh,
good jump.
yes. Jumping there beats Master's Hammer.
But you're in the
And
corner
low
now.
follow up. Doesn't beat high follow up. Ooh, this is not a good position to be in.
It's scary.
Trying to bait you into. Oh,
Bold
beautiful
6P.
6P. Oh, I think that's what Matt was trying to bait with short,
Short mappa.
short Mappa. Yeah, I think they were trying to bait a 6P like that.
See, this might. No, I think it's.
I
does
think
it.
this. No, this doesn't. This is prorated. Oh, I'm so wrong. I was gonna say this is prorated to hell and back. I've seen that super do like nothing.
It's-
Let's go.
Right.
Ooh, nice 5K.
It's all right. There goes our tempo. No first. Don't have to worry. Combo.
Yeah, I was supposed to say I don't know what Jacko's trying to get there.
I think he's really trying to play patiently and make it so that way Matt can't do anything rash.
Good backdash on
Good
Matt.
block
Or
from Matt.
good.
Oh, but caught in the
no.
mix. That's gonna be an equalizer.
Let's be real. They were always at the same health total.
All right. You have resource to work with. Good sweep. RC.
Please,
Too
Jacko,
patient,
no!
We have our seal
why
right.
would you?
Wait, hold on.
Hurry. Please don't bait first.
That might be the end of it. Yeah, that was.
I saw that burst bait in slow motion. I was like, no, Jacko.
I
Don't
was
do
not
it.
expecting that. That was so unfortunate. But
Don't bait the burst.
that said, Matchroom will advance, and let's see the standings now after that set. As you said, that might be a very big determining set. Refreshing the page after the score has been reported. Yeah, so as of right now, Focus is actually still on top because I guess how is that determined actually? I want to say probably because more overall games played.
I have no clue how Focus is on top. I don't know how Jacko is in second at 2-1 when there's someone with 3-1 below them. I think mine just hasn't refreshed properly yet, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah,
There's something wonky going on because Miggity and Matt are 3-1 and 4-1 respectively, and Jacko's 2-1 and somehow ahead of both of them. And game count should definitely trump any other way that this could be calculated. Unless Jacko's wins are like somehow okay, so Jacko beat Focus and Jacko beat Fuzzy? Is that?
yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Beige. Their two losses were both to Matt Shroom. That's rough. When you end up with the double loss because you run into the same person twice. Unfortunate. All right, we can probably grab one more match if you wanna ping. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how to look at
I'm
who's in
just waiting on the
or
queue right
anything.
now. I know Mickey and Focus just got reported, and I'm hoping to see that the next one immediately pops out.
What was the Miggity Focus?
3-0 Focus. And
Yeah, I imagine
Beige
that's
is
prob-
back against Matchroom. I think next time we probably need to increase the queue time or increase the delay.
No. I believe in Beige. Beige, I'm gonna give you the download on. Don't get hit and hit him. Easy. And don't bait burst, please, for the love of God. Please.
Go all
Jacko,
in.
why?
To lose.
I
That
said it
definitely
so many
hurt because it was
times.
just like it seemed like it was just gonna be a non-issue, but
I mean, like, I could almost respect it if they had enough time to like set minion off of what they were doing, but they just sat there.
yeah.
Because I don't think you can bait burst and set minion.
Yeah.
So
no,
they were
that
sitting
was just-
there, and it was just like, no. Like, because the thing is, like, especially for Slayer, if the Slayer bursts there, you're Jacko, and they're putting you back up full screen, and you can, like, do minion shenanigans and, like, throw minion, and they got to get back in on you.
Mhm.
All that is to say, please, younglings, on game-winning hit, if they have burst, just let them use it.
Go all in. Oh, I got a set.
Salaryman gets the TGI Friday boost. I wish that were true. Oh, you're saying that about MLGF and David. I was about to say, I wish that Thank God It's Friday boost was real. I would do so much better at Hog.
True.
But there are other Salarymen at Hog that I have to deal with, so it doesn't matter.
I'm trying to snag Jacko Focus last minute. Please tell me they saw my message.
Yo, it's crazy that Miggity is plugging right now in this tournament. I think we might need to DQ them. Here, do you want me to go try and grab? Oh no, wait, Jacko's not in. Do you want me to try and go grab Focus?
I
Cause
was-
they're in the other chat, so I can see if I can. Give me a second.
Oh, they already started. Okay, well, unfortunate. Okay, well, a little bit of a wait, and then we'll try to grab one more set before the queue closes. 10-minute break, and then we'll head back with top 4.
It already started.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Unless you want me to go, cause Focus is streaming. Unless you want me to go to the other chat, grab I think I might have just moved Find Your Opponent by mistake. That's my bad. And stream to you streaming them. Focus. Stream to you focuses stream.
And the compression will just look absolutely
Yeah,
amazing.
it'll look beautiful.
all
Cause
4
I ain't paying
pixels.
for Nitro, so.
I pay monthly.
If you want your TOs to be able to pay for Nitro, you can do us a favor and hit that subscribe button.
True! I think I just need 2 more subs and I hit my goal. So if you really do care about your fellow TOs that give you content every other weekend, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. Well, in the
Let's
meantime,
see.
while we do have downtime, anyways,
Oh,
just to get a feel for what's going to be going on in the following, the next bracket, it will be 2v2. This format is to be determined. We have a couple ideas. We're debating either Gala style, where essentially each person plays a best of 2 and a best of 3 and a best of 2 format until top whatever. Or we're going to experiment with 3v3 mode, but instead only 2 people. I really like the idea of 2v2 and 3v3 mode just because I feel like the issue with 3v3 mode is that while it has these cool features, realistically there's a lot of times where one person on the team is dead weight, whereas 2v2 with it definitely makes it so that way you can actually you can play like a tag fighter, which is honestly pretty cool.
wow, I can't believe that you would call a teammate deadweight. See, that's the difference between me and Cosmic. All my teammates are always precious and all-stars and the best players at the venue, and everybody else's teammates are trash. So I guess that is true, Cosmic. Your teammates are deadweights, but my teammates, they're goats. Which I guess makes me the 3rd teammate that is deadweight, but that's fine.
Well, it genuinely will happen. Like I've done like full 33 before, and there's been times where it's just like the 3rd person just does not do anything, or like
I know, I've been on a team with
the
Kyle.
loading time is so long for like a power up or whatever, to where it's just like I'm just sitting there and it's like, alright, cool. And like at least with like 2v2 and 3v3, you can also tag in.
I remember the one time I was on a team with Jacko. It was a 3v3, and they managed to. It was the only time I've ever seen them not win a single game, and I was like, man, Jacko, what happened?
Alright, so there's David versus Swag.
Sure, grab him. You literally just grab anyone. Here, do you want me to go to the other chat? I'll grab him.
Let's see whoever pings next. And then grab whatever other option. Well, let's see if we can get Raffius back up. I know he just finished. Oh, okay.
All right, Ruthicus is in queue, and whoever they end up with, they're willing to come and play.
All right.
Uh,
Cool.
Helms doesn't want to play V-Shock on stream again.
Yeah, no, 100%. That can happen off stream.
Though I would love to see how many DPs can happen in a single match.
I would love to kind of just like do the drinking game of that, but also.
Oh, Jacko, I understand how this happened now. Because you have the rank system on. So that's why Jacko is higher than other people who technically have a more interesting record. Because other people are stuck in Prospect, whereas he is in Rookie.
Oh.
That makes sense. I hate the ranking system. Next time,
Yeah, no, next time I'll try to like get rid of that option
yeah,
because
I was about to say next time we should do a little investigating beforehand because I think it should just be, especially in something this small,
yeah,
it should just be
it
games.
should just be
It should be sets and then games, and then player matchup tiebreaker for words that I can use to finish a sentence for how to determine standing.
yeah. I don't know. This one was also experimenting, so I'm not too pressed. But at the same time, though, I do agree it would have been better if it was actually based on just overall performance as opposed to ranked based.
All right, so this is definitely Mosquito versus no, that's not a good analogy. This is Fly versus Fly Slaughter right now for sure.
Oh, for sure. I don't know how well Rothie. Oh, that is going to be a lot of damage. Okay.
We don't have that many Slayers in CT, so it'll be interesting to see if Rothicus knows how to go into this matchup. Because I don't know how much of a tower demon Rothicus is. I know they're a bit of a labber, but
100%, yeah.
yeah, that was about as quick as I expect a match where Slayer gets the first hit to go.
Okay, good DP.
Not afraid to use the DP after losing the first round because of it. Which I guess when you're Chip, you kind of have to be willing to. You're dead.
Okay.
You have
okay.
to be willing to. This is probably a rough matchup for Chip.
Yeah.
I imagine as Slayer, you kind of just mash the slash button, and are like, surely one of these will hit. And as the Chip player, you're doing 1,000 calculations.
That's genuinely what I anticipate. I think like you could do as much as you can, but God forbid Slayer one of those freaking slashes hit. Then that's it. There's no methodology on that end.
Yeah, Slayer is just pressing far slash and close slash.
All right, there we go.
Oh
Gets
my
the Rekka.
goodness. Yeah, Rekka into. I was talking about that the first time Ruthicus was up. Rekka into super. All right, nice.
All right, this is the jazz hands. Almost get. Oh, okay. Missing flash. Good 6P on the Rekka.
Does Chip only get one burst in this matchup? There's no way. Oh, smart.
Just in time, the hard knockdown.
And you get positive bonus now.
And
Oh,
another.
run up command grab. That's so good. I wonder if you have to frame kill at all for that, or if you can just like kind of let it rip. Oh, good.
Okay,
Oh
good
my
save.
goodness.
Immaculate.
They
but
nerfed
this-
it, and it was still fast enough. Is that 4? That has to be 4 frames now.
Yeah,
I know they made the other old 3 frame or 5 frames, but that's got to be 4 frames.
Get off the lid. Good command throw.
Nice command grab. Being like, all right, if you want to stand there holding down back.
All right, very scary, but gets a counter hit, and game 2 goes to Rothis.
The Game 2 does go to Rocket League. I would like to say that there was a distinct difference in the amount of time that Game 1 and Game 2 took. And I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the characters, but I feel like it might.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh, excellent 2D. Oh, full risk, you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess not. I thought. You're Chip. Nothing scares you. Oh, this is big. Oh, I was about to say, if they can get wall break, that's positive bonus. They'll actually be able to burst again. Because I'm pretty sure Chip only gets one burst
Oh, that's
in this matchup, which is kind of insane. If true. I don't know if it's actually true. It feels like there's a non-zero chance of that being true.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah, that's Matt is approaching Rekka pressure in the way that I said I would approach Rekka pressure. Not working out for him there. I don't think they lost because of the 6P there, but definitely because they didn't get punished for the 6P. They just chose wrong after 6P, but definitely a way to handle, because like it would have worked there and there.
Oh,
Because
that's
6P
5K.
beat both 6K and Rekka 3 follow-up, so.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, but that will do it.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
Nah.
Aw, I know. I'm aware. It's Chip. Oh, hey! Got burst back.
Just at the very end.
Just at the very end, yeah.
This is actually a pretty interesting set as well. I don't know if this is a promotion match for Rothakis, but
If Rothakis got the promotion, they would, in fact, get top 4.
yeah.
So
Otherwise,
this is very big for them.
Focus is saying they're clocking out right now. 6-2. I said that just
I don't think. I think that Matt and Focus are guaranteed top 4. I think that some of the other ones, like if Beige wins against Helms, there's a non-zero chance that Beige gets into top 4.
Oh, I see something happen. That said, it's looking like set point for Matchroom. He might solidify his lead. So Rothakis is not gonna
No,
do that
I believe in
forever.
Ruthergast.
Oh, that trade!
I
It's
saw
a
Ruthergast
stagger.
everything.
It's a
They need to
upset.
know to win this.
Oh, that's not good.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
That
Believe.
DP getting mapped
You're
up.
fine. Believe.
It
Oh.
was violent. 3-1 Matchroom.
Sad.
That was a way to go out. Well, there is still 8 minutes in the queue, so there is time for one more set. I don't know if we'll get it on stream, but for the most part, I'm just gonna see if the website finalized, so that way I can see where this is going. So right now, Matchroom is actually on top. In fact, the only pro-rated player right now, 6-1. Granted, they have 3 consecutive wins, not consecutive, but 3 wins against Beige Hawk. But they also have wins on.
I don't
Rocketist,
know.
Jacko,
These
and
masked
Liberty.
players feeling like they're feeding each other a little bit.
Okay, to be fair, like there was.
I know. I'm kidding around.
Jokes aside, yeah, there's that. Did he play yet? Oh yeah, that said, looking like Matchroom is basically locked in for first seed. Focus says they're gonna rest up, so they should be good with second seed right now. Miggity
Yeah, I
and Jacko are pretty volatile. I want to say if David can get one more good game in, then
If David gets 1 win, he goes up to rookie 1 and will, in fact, because their current rank is prospect. If they get 1 more win, that knocks them up to rookie 1, and if they get knocked up to rookie 1, they overtake Jacko.
So let's see. In terms of the queue might just slow down at this point, and then we take a break. Otherwise, I currently live.
Now I'm
updates.
going to enter the queue right now.
You
I'm
can
gonna
add
throw.
one
I'm gonna
extra
throw for
point.
my goat. I'm gonna throw for my goat David so that he can knock Jacko out of top 4.
Let's see right now. They're actually both playing each other right now, so I think like that set is a determining factor for who advances.
Oh, that set actually does determine who wins. That's crazy. No, see, I respect Jacko though, because they didn't do the boring thing, which is stop playing when they're guaranteed in.
Right. They are a risk taker, and honestly, I respect that.
Yeah, I don't think that there is a way for anybody else to overtake at this point, because everybody else is at prospect 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking, because like this format, while it definitely has its quirks to it, I was thinking like, I wonder how a Swiss bracket would go. And I was just considering the idea of the bracket would just be over in less than an hour. Which would be kind of funny.
The bracket would be over in less than an hour?
Yeah, because there can't, like, depending on how the winner goes, like, the winner can have, like, the freest run to where they just win the entire thing. Because I'm pretty sure Swiss
True.
is dependent on, like, consecutive wins? So depending on their path... it could
Yeah,
be,
so
like-
the way that's... Well, Swiss normally goes into a top 8, and then the top 8 is normally single elim. I've played in a few Swiss before. Normally anything that's not double elim is like a thing into a top like X bracket.
Gotcha.
Um
I know it was like, I forgot what format it was, but I think it was like some Smash tournament that did it where it's just like, if someone basically only had to play like 3 or 5 sets, and then they just won the whole thing.
that's
don't know.
stupid.
I don't know if it was Swiss or if it was just like some... Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Completely sidetracked. I've been wondering why every time I log into Strive, I just get like 100,000 like Strive bucks. Turns out, I guess it's for the anime. Every week they're giving you 100,000.
Oh, thank goodness, because if there's... Well, I guess... So that's good, because if there's new players and they want to get the music and stuff, it's good. I don't blame them for that.
Yeah, no, that,
I
like,
almost never log into Strive, so... I also was wondering why I was getting so much
yeah,
money.
I thought like there was like an issue with the gamers, but no. All right, well, good to know that. Appreciate it. Okay, so lo and behold, Focus and Matt Shaw are actually playing, and from the looks of it, David just beat Jacko, which should impact the ranking.
Yo, see me in lobby right now.
Oh wow. Alright, so David in fact does become... No, David's still prospect too.
Oh,
Even after
David
that one.
doesn't... Oh, well that sucks, because that means David, even though they beat Jacko, does not get in, because... Oh, no, wait. No, they're rookie 1. Mine updated.
Oh, updated?
So, yeah, David is now 3rd, Miggity is now 4th, Jacko is 5th. If Jacko queues up right now and someone's in queue, they could overtake Miggity. No. Well, no, they couldn't, because Miggity's highest... No, Miggity is currently prospect 1. So if Jacko were to queue up right now, get to 3-3, and then Miggity were losing whatever game they were currently playing, Jacko could overtake Miggity still.
Or...
A lot of things would have to happen.
I'm currently double checking, but Miggity is contemplating giving up his spot, which could impact the ranking.
Well, I mean, like, then Jacko just gets in.
Okay, yes. Oh, okay, so yeah, right now it just updated.
Hey, Helms. Hey, Matt.
Oh, it's focusing.
Hey, Focus.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I didn't know we were doing another match.
Oh yeah, no, we Focus and Matt Stream said they were down to join in, so yeah, we can do this.
Is this just a
I think this is just essentially a show match at this point because both of them are already like guaranteed top seed.
Oh,
All right, so we got Focus, we got Matt Stream. Let's see this.
Nah.
game goes.
what we should have done is me and you should have played them in a 2v2, showed them what the TOs are made of. I think we could take them. You know, I've watched enough of both of their games. I've identified the habits. I've got the download. Watch as I'm gonna after this round, I'll call round start right for both of them. Since my record for that is so high. Oh my god, nice grab there.
Good 6P on the success. Good DP on wake up.
Good DP on wake up. I refuse to say any DP is a good DP on wake up.
Hey, but if it hits, like you gotta give him credit, right?
Okay. 2S. Yeah, I was close.
All right.
You know.
Nice, good damage. Force for knockdown, I guess. Send
Good
it.
defense.
DP. All right, we're doing
Saw
the
the
8 of.
DP ender.
What was that one Japanese player that
Oh,
did
nice side swap. Is that sweet spot? That's sweet spot. Oh man, good shit. Does that guarantee sweet spot?
that?
Does double hit R slash push them out far enough that they're guaranteed in the sweet spot?
Not too sure.
Hmm. DP. Round start DP. Cause focus is him. Or them.
Them. Close.
Yeah. I feel like it's more of a that's more of a
That was a deflection. Okay.
the a deflection of all time, yeah. Bar slash into command grab was probably meant to be bar slash into something else, but I don't know what is mapped to that button. Because I've never played. Well, I mean, like I've played Soul, but I've never played Soul. Pile bunker into low into dead. Oh, run out 2P is very good there.
Oh, wow. The
Okay,
2
I
ace to
respect the hell out of
beat
Goldberg.
that.
I respect the hell out of Goldberg.
That was an insane. I don't think that was a bait. That was a robbery.
Yeah, I mean, like, these... I don't know which of these characters is the robbery character, though. You know what I mean? Like, both of these characters very much robbery.
I don't know. Soul could definitely chunk in fractions as opposed to,
.2D round star. I respect the hell out of that, too. I think... I don't know if either of you are listening, but I think you should one of you should be funny at round start and run up Gold Burst. Jump forward Gold Burst, you know? Do some sort of Gold Burst round start shenanigans. Harken back to the days of Season 1.
Sometimes I think about how back in the day you could just run up Gold Burst, have
And get 100 meter.
100 meter.
Yeah, you get 100 meter, and then you could, the world was your oyster. I mean, like, yeah, you get, I think you get like 75% meter over time. With, current Gold Burst.
I'm always just playing a little too bold with these DPs. I can't tell if they're like having fun knowing that they basically already clinched their spot, or if it's just expecting too much from that team.
Nah, it's conditioning. It's they're planning ahead to their match room game, and they're like, if I just if I condition Matt to expect DPs, they'll give up pressure. Kind of similar to what both Helms and Beige were doing in their set. You didn't really have a choice there.
Alright, match room ticket 3-0. Alright, so I want to close the queue because I can finalize placements, but my fear is that if I do that, I'll interrupt the flow of everything. So
I think what's happening right now, because I don't think Miggity playing a match. I think Jacko is. So I think Jacko's final match is against Helms, and that actually determines whether Jacko gets in fairly, I think, because that gives them the exact same score as Miggity, and then it goes down to some weird equation that I do not understand. And in the past, Miggity has won off of the weird equation that I do not understand, but this time Jacko might. I would need to look at both players' records and see what their scores were into all of the players that they played. Like I need to see individual games in order to tell you. And I'm not smart, so finding that on, and also this interface sucks on your phone. Finding that on my phone is proving to be a little bit harder than I would prefer it to be.
Star GT on mobile, I don't know what you expected.
I mean, like, I don't know.
Okay, so Jacko and Fuzzy just finished. Oh no, Jacko and Helms just finished, so it's just Joseph and David, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, let's see. Matches. I think if I look at matches, it'll give me the record of the player. Miggity Mac. Okay.
Alright, looks like we just finished up. I'm gonna wait. So Helms actually did beat Jacko on their set. I don't know how to impact the rankings, but
Oh, then that means that Miggity's guaranteed in.
alright, let's see.
If Jacko had won that, it would have gone down to games. So it would have gone down to it would have gone down to scores. So it would have been like game number of losses would have impacted. But since Helms won that, it means that actually that might actually put Beige. No, because Beige never got rookie. So that Jacko is guaranteed 5th, and Miggity's guaranteed.
So I actually did get note earlier. Miggity says that he's looking at DQ because he's strived out. So that means Jacko would take the spot.
Jacko gets the spot, yeah. Which I feel a little bit bad for Beige because Jacko's record is 2-4, but because they front loaded their wins in the beginning and hit rookie. they get in there. We'll have to make sure we do something about that next time.
Yeah. That said, yeah, so our top 4 for tonight is going to be Matt Shroom, Focus, That Scrub David, and Jacko Player in place of Megady. That said, I do want to congratulate the top 8 in general. Megady had a good performance. Would have gotten a 4th place finish, but decided to take the DQ. Rothkus had a good 6th place finish, going 4-3. Beigehawk 4-4. Granted, Matt Shroom was majority of the losses, but still good showing regardless. And Fuzzy for an 8th place finish. That
I'd
said,
like to congratulate all the players because I think you all did fabulously, not just the top 8. So good job, everyone.
good job to everyone today. Thank you guys for coming out. We are not done yet. I really hope this set is not actually going on.
Which set?
Fuzzy versus
If it's Fuzzy
Helms.
Rothicus, there's still Fuzzy Helms.
yeah.
I was about to say if it's Fuzzy Rothicus, if Rothicus still has a game going on, and they win,
Not Q's over.
they actually
It's just
they overtake Megady because they go up to rookie 1 and have a 5-3 record. So I don't know if Rothicus is still in the middle of it because
Nah,
like they could have queued up on like 828 and their game could still be going on. You know what I mean?
no. There's no. It's literally
Oh, that's too
yeah.
bad.
It's literally just
Rothicus,
Helms and yeah.
You could have done it.
No, I'll let them play, but I don't know if I have to report that. But other than that, though, we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break, let the players get ready, and kind of ease down. We'll be starting off with Matt Shroom versus Jacko Player next for top 4, and then followed by Focus and David, and then Grand Finals.
Yep, this is single elim in the final stretch of the tournament, so there's
Sick.
not going to be like a reset or anything like that. This is high stakes strive. Everybody's already got 1 loss.
Yeah. So, you guys already put in effort, so better make this end count. That said, we will be right back, and I will play more music in the background. Fair warning, they're ads, because need rev, but stay tuned, we'll be back.
Q.
Well, in the day, have a good time. Cool in the night, have a good time. That's what I keep on saying till I lose my mind. Feel like a band in the sea breeze. Shine like a moon in the last sky. Can you believe it till the end of your life? Go with some ducks into a room. That's enough for satisfaction. Ready, know how to have fun. No need no explanation. What's it worth of nothing? What's it worth of nothing? Sure, that doesn't matter. Storyteller. What's it worth of nothing? What's it worth of nothing? Oh no, it doesn't matter. So we will never lose. That I didn't ever be taller. That she loves some another. Just 'cause you think you know me, don't try to change my mind. Happiness of singing newborn. All future that could be dream of. Everything will be judged by our moral life. Go with some neighbors in the hills. Great papers that I need to go. Don't mind if they make a mistake. Now don't tell the hell I love. What's the worth of nothing? What's the worth of nothing? Please spread these words forever. simply act. Don't just say alright. Why turn away your right? There is love and night. Nobody knows in silence. While the fiction sinks like heaven's gone into the last and the soul. A memory sinks like heaven's gone into the last just a soul. Can't you get yourself back together yet? You must have known by now. Not the same at all as you was once yourself. Night has failed. I've heard and the sky has now wiped out. World of fiction sinks like heaven's gone. It is the last man and soul. Bye bye, Eddie. Sinks like heaven's gone. This is the last portrait. We got lost in the fog. How come around these? We got lost in the future. Blindly following the top down ahead. I'll be forever hopeless. Oh, six black heavens gone. Six black heavens gone.
There you go. Alright, everyone, we are back. We had our nice little intermission, and we have our 4 finalists for tonight's Rock Slide Strive, Rocky Connection Ladder. First and foremost, thanks again for everyone coming out tonight. Definitely had some fun experimenting with this. Everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves. Definitely some kinks to work out. And an idea I definitely want to revisit later on down the line. We'll definitely probably do more of these soon. Not too frequently, but definitely on special occasion. That said, our top 4 for tonight is going to be Matt Shroom and Jacko Player kicking off our series, and then followed by Focus and That Scrub David. The winner of each set will play in the grand finals. And remember, since you guys already played majority of your sets throughout the ladder, the last 4 need to realize this is single elimination. So, make it count. That said, we are going to start off with Matt Shroom versus the Gekko player. Head on over to stream. And yeah, let's see how this ends off. Can I start bracket? Cool.
Matt Shrooms win these easy peasy. Beige, if I were you, I would not be cheering for Matt. I don't know, cause you were cooking, and they were like they were just a wall. I'd be like, nah, anybody but Matt. This actually played out on stream once already, right?
Yeah. Oh, but this
Oh
time
my
we're seeing the
goodness.
switch to Abba.
That unacceptable, Jacko. This is not the play. Jacko with the chair. Jacko with the steel chair. All right, give me a second. I gotta take care of something really quick.
All good. All right. Now let's get
Okay.
to it. Abba versus
Sorry,
Slayer.
I had to kick people while I was in lobby because that's an important use of your time. Jacko, why?
I'm gonna throw this on the side. I'd actually use it.
I'm at least go Elfelt. I've seen you beat a Slayer as Elfelt before.
Oh, already wasting the 50 burst and taking a lot of damage here. That is an unfortunate start. Again, you only have one
I will
shot,
say-
so you gotta make it count.
Both of these characters have great wall splat animations.
Alright, that's KTD. Caught by tap us.
No, you're fine.
There we go. Good counter hit. Switch to jealousy mode.
And now you're the annoying character.
Alright, good gain on jealousy. And caught by
this is
close
a-
slash, gonna waste burst early. Going for the worms. You pressure, you get a lot of jealousy to work with. Yeah, I got something here. That should
Oh,
kill.
this kills. Yeah, we're unloading. This kills. And because you were in positive bonus, you got a decent amount of your burst back, even though you were running offense that entire time.
Yeah, just barely half.
This is a gain burst back round.
Oh, that, what she can do. Oh, but the delay. That's gonna do a lot of damage.
How big is the pile bunker forward hitbox?
Caught by 5k.
Ow.
I'm curious myself.
Both players trying to play conservatively at. Oh no! Trying to do the rising JS shenanigans that this character has, and whiffing and paying a very unfortunate lesson because you're still at 0 key energy. 0 key. Oh, and now you're at enough key.
Alright, good pressure. You gotta get the jealousy back. You gotta do something with
Oh, these have been rough drops for Jacko.
it. Alright. Alright, good pressure. Gotta make it count.
But it might
Meshu
not
has
matter.
burst. And but the gold burst, good punish.
Oh, the gold burst! Oh no, Matt Shroom, genius play. Jacko just had too much slop for that absolutely genius call there. I love Gold Burst. Anytime it's always the right move, even when it loses you, even when it loses the game. Cinema.
All right, game 2.
Oh,
Caught by counter hit bar slash. Gonna be put in the corner.
nice.
Pressure, but gonna burst on Danza 2.
Using RC to make uninstall safe. Good overall. I was about to say good overall key management, and then they ran out of key. Really struggling to get that rising, because you can hit rising JH, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, really struggling to get that rising JH.
All right.
The shimmy.
Ooh, gonna get
Oh.
caught by enough.
Stay in that
Yeah.
corner.
A lot of damage here.
No, you're fine.
Oh, backdash a little too early. Gonna get punished for it.
Both players have burst. I was about to say, you don't want to be playing around at full screen for too long against ABBA.
Okay, good way to bait out the slash. Like just in range, so you don't have to worry about it, and punishing him for it.
Good, solid wall break combo.
Good,
There,
good air
Jacko
combo.
goes.
Let's go. Jacko Hoyer takes game 2.
But at what cost? They're on ABBA.
Sometimes you gotta make the tough decision to
Unacceptable.
lose your identity.
Jacko chose to lose their identity in order to win a single set. That's crazy.
Duel 1.
But Matt's not out of it yet. I think Matt realizing during that particular game why Jacko chose the ABBA swap. If I think the read that Jacko had is that Matt was playing passively, so Jacko was like, I'm gonna be a character that forces interaction, and Matt is now just playing Rushdown Slayer. Very good at forcing the interaction.
You jump on the container.
Nice. Not letting Jacko get away with installing for free. This is big now because unless Jacko uninstalls on key grab, I think they they have to regain key.
Oh, that 5H was fatal. And not in the sense of benefiting him. Getting him killed. Game 3 goes to that room.
Do you think Jacko stays ABBA, or do we see a character swap now that they forced the adaptation out of Matt to force a different adaptation?
I think he locks in on ABBA.
I think he locks in on Elfelt.
I don't know, back to
Jacko.
Jacko.
Damn. I was going with the left field bet there. Though Jacko is gonna start on round start 2D. Trust me. Both of them are actually gonna start on 2D. Damn, I only got one of them right. Though, I think if Jacko had gone with my round start, it would have worked out a little better. The casual perfect punch.
It's looking rough.
Good job, you got the burst. You got the corner. You got the burst. Making the 6P safe. Oh no, your minions. Down the burst against Slayer is scary.
No,
Oh no. 6K catches you. Jacko's splat animation is alright. I don't think it's as good as Abba or Slayer's.
Pump on the overhead. Yeah, you are going to die. It is now neck and neck.
Oh, we're seeing the L-Felt switch. We're seeing the L-Felt switch.
We gotta see something. I really like the way the Abba was going. It's unfortunate it didn't work out on the last few games, but at the same time, though, I don't know about Jacko. As much as it's his best character, for the most part, it just doesn't seem like the kind of character I'd want to go
L-Felt.
into Slayer.
Damn!
Trust in
I
the
thought for
process.
sure there was like a pause. Jacko walked back. I'm like, Jacko switched to L-Felt. I think that Matt had the Abba figured out. I think that there was the shock factor, and then Matt adjusted. I think going Jacko is the right play here.
Hey. Not when he's doing that. Keep the control. It's a perfectly timed sweep into kind of hit. I think that is, yep, all the goodness gracious.
Pile bunker loops are a thing that exists in this game.
2H, yeah. This is set point in a match room. Say.
Nice defense there.
Top by fire slash, but second enough. Oh, what 6P?
Yeah, 6P a little bit too soon. I was actually thinking, would 6P whiff punishing Dandy Step?
Wait, hold on, this has.
Oh,
Oh
no.
He's gonna take too much space. Don't want to give him too much space though, because you can't just pop onto him. What's the guesses?
Minions!
Good punish?
Minions, what are you doing? Minions, help me!
Alright, hold on. There's some tempo. There we go, another one. Still minions. Perfect grab. The burst.
Oh, you got. Yeah, I don't disagree with that burst. Oh, no.
JH will do it.
Jump and knock you. Jump and punch you in the head. That's rough.
Map Shroom will advance to finals. Oh no, I forgot. Since these sets are technically, yeah. I just saw every set just get sent to DQ, so I have to fix that.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay, well that's fixed. So
Did Focus just queue up in training mode while he's waiting for David? Or they're waiting for David? That's crazy.
all right,
They are like, yeah, I'm gonna get some last minute. I'm just gonna get some last minute punishes on Axel 2P practice, you know. Make sure that I'm locked in.
I did not see the score. All right, hold on. We have Focus versus that scrub David. Let me quickly set this up.
Focus is just gonna walk back, and David's gonna far slash.
2P
I've been wrong.
close.
I got one of them right, but I mean, Focus walking back is not exactly a groundbreaking, unpredictable round start from Focus. Excellent backdash.
Good CCK. And good punish on the close slash. And you can kill. Yeah.
Rainwater. I've been wrong.
Close slash. And get in, but Tornado Season is keeping focus out right now. But they get the 60 they need. Close slash, 2CK, close the front, of course, and then pushing back in neutral. Good 5K, oh my god. Trying to figure out what to do here, but gets the 6P go in, this should kill. They don't drop it, and they got it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. So the push strings. 26K to maneuver around Axel.
Oh my god, 26K goes over 2H. That's crazy.
PRC punish the 6P.
PR Spitter punish 6P, yeah.
Shot 66K makes punish for it. This might just be David's round. Yep.
Yeah, that's rough. You're at full screen on a pixel against Axel. Nice. I dare you to press a button.
Good blocking, good defense, good defense. Oh my god. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh
deflection.
no, that is very unfortunate. And it's tied up 1-1. Both players, when they've seized offense, have been pretty strong right now.
Duel 1.
5P. No, far slash that time.
動かないで
Alright. I blinked and
Yeah,
all
you
of the
blinked and
Axel
the
stuff is
round
gone.
Round is almost already over. Ooh, nice. Oh my god. Double
Crazy
shimmy into
shimmy,
grab.
that worked.
Oh,
They haven't
Guess
hurt?
this mix?
Oh wow.
deflect shield? That's crazy mix. Or that was a crazy way to guess the mix, is what I meant to say. Super into dust is definitely interesting because I'm pretty sure your super is a mid. But I guess who's blocking high?
True.
But managed to find the last hit that... Oh, there we go. There's that rainwater round start. Managed to find the last hit that they needed. Doggo car. Was David just pressing on Doggo car? Isn't like Doggo car like plus?
She has, like,
I know
plus.
it's plus. I don't know. It's like pretty plus.
It's like +7, I think. I'm gonna be wrong.
That's H Dolphin, and I don't think it's as plus as H Dolphin, but I could be wrong too. I know that the one where they use the stance to go into it is like Omega plus. It's like a bajillion D. But I don't know about regular dog car.
Oh, it's +4, but enhanced is +6. Wait, what? Oh yeah.
+4 is not bad.
Yeah, +4, enhancement 6, yeah.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
One thing we don't see both David and Miggity represent a lot is JS Snail. I think Miggity reps it more than David does. Bird reps it like it's one of the first things that Bird does, and I do think like there is some value in JS Snail. I'm sure either Miggity or David would tell me why I'm wrong in every way, shape, and form. But like,
What interaction?
two bombers? That's crazy. Oh no. Actually, you have a defense modifier here, you might be fine.
Yeah, you got alcohol that. Yeah.
I was about to say
That's
command
a-
grab.
That's a voice
Yeah, that's a
situation.
David classic right there. We'll say a little disappointed in focus. They are like -2 years old. They shouldn't be getting hit by that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my! Oh!
But
That
some
was
thoughts on
such
that.
a good gold burst. Now you have the defense modifier. You're gonna get, you have whatever weird modifiers Geo gets from having meter.
She only gets speed now. It used to be like more damage, but oh my god.
2K. God, I hate Axel 2K. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Funny enough, I think backdash beats both tap dust and grab. Though you would never backdash a tap dust, you would just block it and let them be -10. So I mean, like, it is a good mix. It's just funny. Because normally you see people go for tap dust low, and low beats like most of the options you could do to beat tap dust.
Duel 1.
So it's interesting to see David go for grab. And this is 2-2. So this is
Yeah, this is
2-2 for all the marbles. Both these players have lost a game before, lost a set before, so they're both out if they lose.
the clash on that sweep is insane.
I will say, you see some buttons clash when you play against Axel that you will never see clash against any other character.
Oh, true. It's looking tough. Alright, good jump in.
I was really expecting at least one 5P there.
Try to keep pressure going. Fuzzy stuff. Alright, get hard knockdown. Get PB and a little bit to work with, but David has tricks. Like so.
Canceling the grab. I'm wrong.
Oh, but it's
Oh, does
chipped
that
out.
that
Oh,
beat? Oh, that. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Fuzzy, because Fuzzy had enough faultless to continue, or enough meter to continue faulting. I don't think they were chipped out. I think they mistimed the move ending and got hit, or they got vortexed in and thought that they could punish after not getting vortexed in.
Right.
I'm not sure. That was definitely an interesting interaction.
I love a micro movement to get that close slash kind of hit into super. 6P. David still has burst, so
Yeah, David going into the round with more resources than Focus. So we'll see if it matters. Oh my goodness, back throw incident. Nice 6P.
alright, plus 86.
Oh, excellent backdash.
Trying to get a far slash, be careful. But caught
Oh
by
no, that may, yeah, that is
that
definitely
is
dead. Keeping it safe, going for 2 5Ps. Dangerous to run up close, might not get the double bomber in time.
Yeah.
Win.
And with that, another game 5 that will be going to that scrub David. And
All
we
of
have
game
our
5.
finalists,
All of
Matt
game five.
Shroom versus that scrub David. Who is going to win it all?
Get grabbed. Yeah, Beige, you did in fact watch that. That was some shimmies. For sure. It's David versus Matt for winners grands, right?
Yep, is it winners grands or just straight up grands?
Oh yeah, you're right. It's grands.
Yeah, it's grands.
Straight up grands. These both players have a loss already. If someone did go perfectly through the ladder, it would ruin my ability to say that, and then it would be much more difficult to rationalize the single elim. So, David, known Slayer hater. I think one of the reasons they keep their Kai around is for this matchup. That being said, David did beat their bracket demon in Crocs and Socks in the CT invasion of NYC 2 weeks ago. So I think that David's figured out something about the matchup. We'll see if that whatever they figured out to get them through their Crocs and Socks match applies to Matt as well.
I feel like I've seen David play actual Slayer enough to kind of know what to do better now than he did when Slayer first came out. I remember he was definitely struggling with his character and just overall didn't really like the feeling of the matchup. But no, I feel like he definitely knows how to miss it, especially with conquering Crocs and Socks on top of many other local Axel players as well. Something back on the match channel.
I hear that there's a new Pocket Slayer being developed in the lab. Sources have told me we might be seeing a Hog Slayer Axel Grand Finals is all I'm gonna say.
Oh, wow.
2H.
Oh, that 5P is going to get smoked. And yeah, that's going to force another round.
Jesus. Pile Punka. No, you're fine.
Alright.
Damn, maybe not.
Mushroom is going to take game 1.
This is tough for David because not only does Matt have a Slayer, but also a Pocket Milia. The anti-David. Don't do it. Don't do it. No! The Kai.
It's an option, honestly.
I'm not saying that Kai is bad in this matchup. I'm just not a David Kai believer.
The ideas are there, honestly. I think generally.
Though
it's just
I
like-
respect Fudra Arc round start.
Air throw?
Stone Dipper, let's go. Oh my.
That was. You could've got some value off that. Even with some of the Karai, you can just do like a quick hard knockdown combo. That 5K was almost it.
Is the burst bait there? Is there any? What do they get off of that?
Technically, you could do technically, there is a way to where you can do Awesome Dipper RC. You can actually, like, instead of having doing post slash jump cancel, you could just jump in afterwards and then do a delayed option. Oh, it is not looking good for the Kaidos right now.
I will say, one thing I respect about the Kai David is the willingness to DP.
Sure, you have that option now. There we go.
Oh, this is big. Oh, no!
Okay, alright, you saved it.
Nice, nice. Recovered. And you got burst going into the round. I think the biggest issue with Pocket Kai is I feel like everyone knows this matchup.
Yeah.
I feel like if there's a matchup that you like every Strive player knows, it's the Kai matchup.
Dragon Gold Burst.
Oh my goodness, amazing gold burst. Dragon install.
And...
No, you needed to
Final
dragon
bunker.
install. You were the chosen one. Dragon install on response to Mappa forward.
It's an interesting predicament because you have to play with the idea of, like, rather than
I
trying
think
to
we're
do
gonna
anything...
see the swap back to Axel. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh my God, David, don't do no.
Level 4.
No, don't be that way. All right, 2H round start. God, I hate this character. I think I almost want the Helm's Beige Hawk DP gameplay back.
You know,
2H.
yeah, I don't even know what to
2H.
say.
And I'm 2H in here. Oh, okay.
Hair Slayers, okay.
Also, I disagree with the color palette choice of David.
You know,
If you're
color.
doing this, you got to be like the cartoon evil. You know the cartoon evil color that they like introduced in season 3?
Yep.
Yeah, you go with that color palette. If you're gonna do this, you gotta commit. You know?
Alright. Well, that said, congratulations to Matchroom for winning the Rock Slide ladder. And a rocky connection it was.
It is a rocky connection, and that my game just froze. I'm stuck at checking the opponent's connection.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
David will be on Zenless post haste. That said, thank you guys for showing up. Again, definitely liked experimenting with the format today. Definitely a fun night. Glad everyone got to play a lot of games and truly have some fun. Some people definitely were playing a bit more than they probably wanted to, or a bit less at that. But for the most part, definitely a good showing. Definitely a fun time. And that wraps it up. We'll definitely experiment with it again soon. A couple tweaks so that way it's actually a bit more fair and also more consistent in terms of how the ranking was determined instead of by actual ranks and performance. But other than that, fun stuff. That said, I don't really got much closing thoughts. Thanks again, everyone. All the information, post-rack information will be posted soon. iScar, anything on your end?
No, thanks for tuning in. And also, I think that this lobby function might actually be the most fun I have in Strive.
Oh, definitely. I'm just getting drop kicked. Alright, well, that said, y'all have a good night, and we will see you guys next time for the next Rock Slide Strive.